Okay, so next two properties from Laplace transform are here. So you can see on the screen, already we done the property number. Yes, property number 6 and 7, multiplication by t property and division by t property. We observed when we multiplied by t, we have to differentiate the RHS. So if we have Fs is the Laplace of f of t, Laplace of t into ft is a minus f dash s, while Laplace of f of t upon t is the integral s to infinity fs ds. Okay, so multiplication is related to the derivative and division is related to the integration. Now, two similar properties are there, which are Laplace of derivative and integration. So Laplace of derivative, when we take Laplace of f dash t derivative, then we should multiply by s. So, but the formula is a little different here. Laplace of f dash t is s into fs minus small f of 0. Notice that capital F and small f function, actually this small f is a function in t domain and capital Fs is a function in s domain. And we have that Laplace of f of t is equal to capital Fs. So, when we want if we know the Laplace of f of t is capital Fs, then Laplace of that f dash t, that is derivative of that ft, is sfs minus f of 0. Now small f of 0, that is a function value of t domain function. And I will tell you one important thing, there is only one question on the derivative property that is in the book. And you will find there is not a single question that means you will find means you can take any book of any author, and you will not get the other examples on this property. So there is only single example on the Laplace of derivative property. You will not get more than one example on the derivative there. So that's a single example. We'll do it after this. But on Laplace of integration, there are many examples. When we want the Laplace of integral, suppose we are interested to find the Laplace of integral, which is of the form integration 0 to t f of t dt, integral 0 to t f of t dt, then the Laplace is just divided by s, f of s upon s. So the most important thing you should observe, when we divide, then it's integration. When we want Laplace of integral, then we divide. So division and integrations are related. So they are related to each other, while multiplication and derivative are related to each other. Okay, when we multiply, then we have derivative, and Laplace of derivative, then we multiply by s. So that way you can correlate and remember these properties. We'll come to the example, then these properties becomes more clear to you. So I will take first question here. That's only one example of derivative property. So this is a single example on the derivative property that we have. Can anyone tell me what should be the steps to get the Laplace of this entire function? Step number 1. Yes? Which Laplace we should compute? No one is giving any answer here. Yes, sin t, Swapnil, correct. So first step, we should take a Laplace of sin t. Yes, what is that Laplace? 1 upon
s minus a.
S square plus 1 plus minus. This is our Fs.
Yes.
Step 2, we should get Laplace of sin t upon t. It's a division by t property. It's integral s to infinity fs ds. Now what is the integration? Integration of 1 upon s square plus 1. So tan inverse s from s to infinity. Now what is a tan inverse infinity? It's a pi by 2. Minus lower limit, we replace s by s, so tan inverse s. So pi by 2 minus tan inverse s is a cot inverse s. So we got Laplace of sin t upon t as a cot inverse s, and this will become our new fs. Now after this step, actually we have to take Laplace of derivative. You'll observe outside is a derivative, so we want Laplace of derivative property. So Thus we reach to the step where we got f of t as sin t upon t. This is our f of t, and what is its Laplace, that is capital Fs. Capital Fs is cot inverse S. So therefore we want that Laplace of derivative. So Laplace of f dash t will be, by the formula, this will be S into capital Fs minus small f of 0. So S will be as it is. What is capital Fs? Capital Fs is a cot inverse S. But what is the value of f of 0?
1.
Yes, 1. Very good. So this small f of 0 means we replace t by 0, that is sin 0 by 0, as so that value is always 1. So this is the answer. So final answer of this question is S cot inverse S minus 1. So that's the answer there. If anyone have a doubt, yes, you can ask. And this is a single example. I will tell you, this is only a single example on this property. There is not any other example you will find on this property. I observed one student done maybe of the last batch. What he done first? He taken a derivative first. Derivative of sin t upon t by quotient rule. Denominator into derivative of numerator minus numerator into derivative of denominator upon denominator square. And then he taken a Laplace. That is also okay, but that's not a correct way actually. That becomes so complicated actually. Okay, so don't do that. Take Laplace of sin t, then division by t property, and lastly derivative property. There are two more examples. So once you finish this, tell me, so we can move to the next question then. Are you completed? And one more important thing. Now by practice you know these answers. Generally you know the answer of Laplace of sin t upon t is cot inverse S. Don't write answers directly in the exam. You should show step by step, just I completed here. You will observe I written Laplace of sin t first, then division by t property, then step by step I shown it is cot inverse S. So don't write Laplace of sin t upon t is cot inverse S in one step only and then complete the answer. Okay, so don't do these things. These are not standard formulae, so you have to show that in the exam there. Are you finished?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now we want here the Laplace of integral 0 to t e raised to u cube du. Can I write this integral? Can I write the same integral like this? Is there any harm in writing like this? I will write this integral as integral 0 to t e raised to t cube dt. Can I say both integrals are same? Yes, anyone? Are both the integrals same?
Yes, sir.
Both are same, correct. Okay, because as limits are there, as these are definite integral, limits should be same, 0 to t, 0 to t. So you can integrate this with respect to u or this with respect to t and then replace limit, you get the same answer. So inner variable in the integral can be anything, you can take in terms of t. It's not a problem. Now you can tell me the steps. What should be the steps to get the Laplace of this entire part? First, we should take a Laplace of
T cube.
t cube. Correct. Very good. So Laplace of t cube. What is the Laplace of t cube? N factorial.
3 factorial upon s to the power 4.
Correct. So 3 factorial is a 6 upon s raised to 4. So this is our fs. The next step,
Shifting.
shifting. Correct, because e raised to t is inside integral. Now you cannot do the shifting at the end because e raised to t is inside integral, that is integrand. So you have to take Laplace of integrand first. So Laplace of e raised to t cube should be f of
S minus 1.
s minus 1. Correct. So this will come 6 upon. So this will be the new fs. Now next, last property, Laplace of integral. What is that property says? Laplace of integral is a division by s. So it is a fs upon s only. So last answer is very simple. So this fs you have to write as it is first, 6 upon into s, because that is actually divided by s. So this become in the denominator. So this will be the answer. This will be the answer for Laplace of integral. You will find how many steps we required actually. We just done it in 3 steps. So Laplace questions are always a very small question as compared to the numerical method. In numerical method, you may have to write 1 page, but here you have to write one third of the page only. Okay, and you get quickly the answer. So don't make a silly mistakes in writing. Okay, hardly you're writing 3-4 steps. So don't make the silly mistakes there. So this is the Laplace of integral. So tell me once you complete it, so that we'll take a last question then. Okay, very good. So if you've done it, I will move to the next question then. So here is the last question. So I want the steps now. What should be step number 1? Yes, let me do it also. We should take a Laplace of. Observe the entire equation and you should decide. We should take a Laplace of
Sine 3t.
Sine 3t first. Correct. So Laplace of sine 3t is a 3 upon s square plus 9, and that will be fs. Next step, we should have Laplace of t into sine 3t, t into sine 3t, which is multiplication by t property, which is a minus f dash s. So this minus sign, derivative minus sign, so that comes 6s plus 6s divided by s square plus 9 bracket square. So this is the new fs. Next step, now you should tell me. Yes. Next step, Laplace of which one? Yes, quickly. Louder.
So integration.
Integral, correct. Now you should clearly observe the exponential function is not integrand form. It is outside the integral. So shifting will be at the end here. So it is a 0 to t sine 3t dt will be fs upon s. And now if we use this property fs upon s, this s will get cancelled and we left only 6 upon s square plus 9 bracket square. And this is now new fs. This will be the new fs. And last property, thus Laplace of e raised to minus 4t integral 0 to t sine 3t dt is f of, yes, anyone, f of,
S plus 4.
correct, s plus 4. So the answer will come 6 divided by s plus 4 bracket square plus 9 bracket square, and this will be your final answer. You should highlight it. There is no need of simplification again. Okay, so that's the answer.